In this video, we're going to be comparing the Adidas Adizero Pro 3 against the New Balance Fuelcell SE Elite 3. What is up, everybody, and welcome to a Super Shoe Shootout. But actually, it's not really a Super Shoe Shootout. I shouldn't have said that, because I don't think this is an out-and-out Super Shoe. But I think in my current lineup of shoes, the closest, apart from the Saucony Endorphin Pro 3, the sort of closest shoe I can get to the SC3 is probably the Adidas Pro 3. Okay, so firstly, let's talk stats and features. Both shoes are around £220. The New Balance has got like a 4mm drop. The Adidas has got like a 6.5mm drop. One's got a carbon plate full length. We've got Energy Arc, it sort of goes up and comes down. Fuelcell midsole, and then we've got in here we've got Energy rods, full length, all tied up now, light strike. Pro weight, I wrote it down. Okay, 238 grams. For the SC3, and where was it? Pro 3, 242 grams. Now you've got 39.5 stack here, you've got 35 stack here. What else do you need to know on the two shoes? You've got, where is it? In here you've got a one-piece knit upper, in here you've got like this Celamesh 2.0, I think it's called, in terms of the uppers, but it's not a one-piece construction like this shoe. What else? I think that's about, oh, really important, I had to half size up in the SC Elite 3, where with the Adidas, I stuck to my usual 9.5. Okay, so I thought, yes, this would probably be the best comparison. Why? Because, if you've not seen the video on this, check it out. But this shoe, I don't think is necessarily a super shoe, although this is. But I just feel that this sweet spot for this shoe is half marathon, but I think for some of you it could go into the marathon distance depending on your sort of feel and flavour of shoes. And that's why I wanted to go against this, because I feel like with this shoe you can do both as well. So we've got Light Strike Pro in here, which is a soft-ish compound, nothing compared to the Fuelcell. But it does give you a spring off in terms of the midsole compound with the energy rods, and it gets you up on your toes and pushes you forward. This compresses you down because of the Fuelcell, great if I could speak, and it gets you onto that plate and then rolls you forward. It's quite a rockered shoe, so it really takes you down and goes through, where this is more of a, yeah, I don't know, it's the wrong word, but like elite feeling shoe. This is definitely more sort of a rolling feel to the shoe, and it's kind of, this is kind of between an Alpha Fly and this in terms of feel, because the Alpha Fly, you definitely land on the heel of that Zoom X and it gets you onto those pods and that plate and pushes you forward, and you keep the consistent speed, where this is sort of more toe based, looking to get you on your toes and go after it. This is kind of sitting in the middle. Now, I said it in the first video I did on this shoe, this is a very mushy ride. Now, what do you mean by that, Fordy? It's very compressive. It really, you can really feel yourself going down. And yes, it does cause some stability issues, although the width of the shoe has been improved, I would say, to iron some of that out. But it is a mushy ride until you get onto the plate, so you really do sink in it and then go off, and it is noticeable. If you're somebody who is going to be heel striking much later on in the marathon distance, I personally would stay away from the shoe. But I do feel its sweet spot could be that half marathon. Now, this shoe is quick over the half marathon distance. I ran a couple of 1:45s in the summer in this shoe. And it would be interesting to get this into a race scenario. Maybe we could do that later in the year. Let's see how we get on. But for me, out of the two, I'm going to always go, I think, with the Adidas Pro 3. It's just set up that little bit better for me with that little instability issues I have. It sort of irons that out. But I just like the slightly firmer ride versus the Fuelcell of the Light Strike Pro with the energy rods and the whole setup. And I just like the fact that it gets me on my toes. So that's it, people. Let me know in the comments if you've had to pick between the two. I know it's a tough decision, right? But let me know which way you've gone. Be super interested to know. And also any feedback on the SC Elite 3. But for me, like I said just a second ago, it's this bad boy all day long.